Of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Now here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot.
Clay Thompson.
Gafford against Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's Irving missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. The 3 is up. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
You've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Barnes.
Spurs foul. Castle. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Fires from deep. And Kyrie Irving good for 3.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Irving. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Wembanyama's got space. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Wembanyama's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gafford the screen. Back to Irving. From deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Wembanyama. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. 11 points in the game.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. Can they get it? Connects from downtown.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Paul, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie's checked in. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 11. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Washington grabs the miss. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. 59 seconds left in the first quarter here. Barnes with a screen on Gafford. Clock at 6. Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Pass to Christie. Davis a screen. Nice shot by Christie.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Wembanyama's got 15.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Christie. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Wembanyama. There's the screen by Johnson. Got it up. Oh, he trained.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Spurs out in front. They're up 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, they've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Paul. Back come the Spurs in transition. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Edwards, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 7. Lively with a screen on Johnson. Edwards, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Wembanyama with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. The Mavericks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. San Antonio leading by 7. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Marshall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Irving for 3. No good there. The Spurs have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Wembanyama against Lively. Johnson a screen on Lively. And stolen by Edwards. And here they come.
San Antonio foul.
Mamakhelishvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Williams is checked in for the Mavericks.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Lively passes to Christie. Back to Lively. Outside, Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They set a pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Marshall. Pass to Christie. Outside Irving. Here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Christie. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Irving. Here's a 3 from Paul. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
The quick hands of Paul proving to be lethal.
Here's Christie. He's covered by Fox. Marshall passes to Williams. Gets stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Ooh, look at Fox using his speed. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Champagny, pass to Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Pass to Christie. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Williams from long range. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Spurs lead by 10. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Marshall can't hit. Fox left side. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit 3s like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Bismack Biyombo is out there with Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagny at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Thompson, a screen on Paul. Irving for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Stolen by Davis. Out to the wing. Pass to Irving. Davis, a screen from the arc. And that one's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 8 points.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Out left to the wing. Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Gafford against Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Johnson a screen on Thompson. Back to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Fox up top. He's guarded by Washington. The 3 from Wembanyama. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson passes to Davis. Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Paul with it. Irving picks him up. Wembanyama against Gafford. Wemby showing off the range.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Mavericks trail by 6. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. For San Antonio, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Paul. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Fox. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Number 26. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half.
2 minutes.
Outside for Irving. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. 1:41 left in the third. To the left wing. Irving against Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Fox. Launches it. Dallas no good that time either. Spurs lead by 6. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Kyrie Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Wembanyama against Davis. Beyond the arc. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis against Fox. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Pass to Thompson. To end the drought. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox, who'll bring it up for the Spurs. 6-point lead. Fox with speed. Kicks it out to Barnes. San Antonio again missing. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs out in front. They're up by 6. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. You couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Also Spencer Dinwiddie out there. Derek Lively is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Prosper in at the 4-man position. Here's Sohan. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Sohan's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Marshall. Pass to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
Paul passes to Johnson. And there's a pick. And here's Sohan. Fox outside. Paul finds Fox. From behind the arc. Got a hand on it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Dinwiddie. Exum outside. Drains the triple. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Castle's checked in for Branham. And Dallas with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Johnson. Here's Sohan. Nails it from three. Sohan's got 6 in the quarter.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Williams a screen on Fox. Irving for three. Rebound San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Fox with the ball. Irving picks him up. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Fox. And it's all from three-point range. Outside Irving. Here's Marshall. Stripped it away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving. Johnson a screen on Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Lively. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Chris Paul. Thompson a screen on Fox. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Outside Wembanyama. The three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Spurs foul. Harrison Barnes. First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings it within 2 here.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Wembanyama against Gafford. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Wembanyama. Baseline try. And perfection right through the net. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And here's Thompson for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. And here's Wembanyama. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Spurs need to get one up here. Three-pointer, Fox. And connects from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Fox. Irving for 3. Cash. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Fox against Irving. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Fires for three. No luck on that one.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Here's Irving. Outside Davis. That'll count if it goes. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. The Mavericks shooting around 41%. Irving against Barnes. The three from Thompson. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Gafford. Outside Wembanyama. For three. Knocks it down from distance. Wembanyama's got 28.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. The three. Rebound by San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Wembanyama finds Fox. Misses a three. Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. Tipped away. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. And here's Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving looking around. Out to Thompson. The 3-ball. Dallas no good that time either. For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Takes a 3. Davis with a rebound. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Money. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Oh, you talk about a cool customer right there. Thompson doesn't care if it's the first or last shot of a game. He's never shy about putting it up.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And they do have a foul to give if needed. The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Washington. The tie. It's off. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. Things looked a little uneven.
front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And here's Harden for three, and another three for the Clippers.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the court. His impact is amazing.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Fox against Harden. Leonard with a screen on Fox. They get the rebound. Harden against Fox. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Kicks it out to Leonard. From outside the arc. The Clippers rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Clippers ball.
Harden looking it over. Fires the three. Knocks down the 3 ball.
James Harden.
Harden's got 9.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Jones has checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
The Clippers trail. Ball's knocked loose. Fox with a steal. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 13.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Still Spurs ball.
So both teams making some changes here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Leonard gets a hand on it.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
They double team Wembanyama. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Simmons comes in for James Harden.
Clippers, Ivica Zubac, Ben Simmons.
Here's Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
You set him up more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Simmons. And he converts the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. He doesn't hit that one. Knocked away. And stolen by Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Fox, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Amir Coffey's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. This is his first free throw of the game. And Paul drills both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Sohan. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Chris Paul. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. As Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. Charles Massey, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Number 20,
Johnson outside.
Charles Massey.
Pass to Sohan. And they recover it. Here's Bassey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Say it's going to go on Zubac.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And that one, good.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The shot's good from Paul.
special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Pass to Coffee. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his 4th assist in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A clever play by Paul. He made sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Simmons against Paul, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Sohan, and it's Vassell in for Paul. And the Clippers with a change here too. Harden's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Leonard. There's the 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 15-5 run.
It's the speed of the Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
Harden kicks to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Harden against Fox. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. Dunn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Castle. Vassell wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Not as good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Dunn.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
LA has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Driving the lane, drops in the layup for 2. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Nobody near Barnes. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are they doing?
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Wembanyama. 15 points in the game.
Ooh, nice hustle on defense from Harden, showing a willingness to make an impact on this end. Okay.
And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 this quarter.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Kicks it out to Harden. Harden missing again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Fox against Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 15.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Over to the wing for the lead. That's good from Dunn on the assist from Harden. 8 points for him.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Corner shot. And all in that time before dropping in. 21 points for James Harden.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wembanyama with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Three-pointer, Fox drills it from outside. Fox has got 5 now.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his team.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Harden.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the left wing. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
Done outside. Powell against Vassell. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Pocket 6. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
The D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Fox gets it to go. He has 7.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what Coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Here's Wembanyama. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. The wide open look here for Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson's checked in for Barnes. And it's Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Castle. Paul with the ball. Zubac's defending. Spurs passing it around. Here's Sohan, defended by Jones. Here's Castle. On the wing, Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Clippers trail by 7. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Leonard. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Harden grabs the miss. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. And taken away by Paul. He's got a clear path. Kicks it out to Johnson. Wembanyama against Zubac. Wembanyama, no good. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game, and he makes the first.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
16 seconds left in the 3rd. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Paul outside. Wembanyama outside. 1 second left. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And so it's San Antonio.
It's time.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Let's hear you.
Clippers trail by 7. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Bogdanovich is out there with Dunn. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Fox against Leonard. Off with the layup. Spurs leading by 5. Outside Fox. And stolen by Dunn. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Johnson outside. Here's Champagnie. Back to Johnson. To the wing right side. Here's Sohan. A pass to Fox. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Champagnie. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 8. Right side, Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Here's Coffee. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Fox gets it to go.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffee. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Wembanyama, right side. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Clipper substitution.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Zubac.
San Antonio ball.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Leonard. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 15 points in just the second half. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Harden now, top of the key. Here's Wembanyama. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden. Throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And it's done penetrating outside Bogdanovic. From deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Spurs.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Good on the bucket. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Harden and the jam by Harden.
James Harden.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Wembanyama, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Dunn. Cuts off the pass. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
face off at the center position tonight, Graham.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Now here's Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Powell pulls it in. Harden against Irving. They get it again. Outside Harden. Six to shoot. Over Irving. James Harden with a terrific move and the bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Irving with it. Harden picks him up. Thompson outside. This one for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization. Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Harden misses. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Davis a screen. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
Allie, thank you. Irving, no good. The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Fires the 3. Harden can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Irving finds Davis. The 3 from Washington. Rebound by the Clippers. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden against Irving. Zubac screen. Beyond the arc. Harden, good. Harden's got 11 points.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Now here's Irving, defended by Dunn. To the right side, the 3 from Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
On target from range.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time at Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Here's Harden. That's a miss. His 6th miss in 11 tries. Oh, stolen by Harden. Leonard passes to Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Thompson. Harden, deep 3-point land. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. The shot's good.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Dunn with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. The 3 is up. Harden missing again. Mavericks trail by 5. Thompson with a screen. And it's Irving missing. The Clippers have got 6 of 14 in so far. Harden scanning the floor. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bogdanovic. Clock at 4. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Jones misses. The Mavericks trailing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Right?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Takes the 3. Coffey can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Jones. Offensive board. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Jones. Tries again. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford comes in for Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Simmons. Now here's Dinwiddie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Leonard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Klay stops a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Harden. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And that one's good. Irving.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Harden from outside. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for Dallas. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Thompson, a screen on Leonard. Out to Thompson. 4-3. And Dallas hits again from deep. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Coffey, he's checked in for Zubac. Harden against Dinwiddie. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. And 1:01 left in the first half. That doesn't go either for Thompson. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Puts up a deep three. Harden missing again.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Harden. 19 points in the game. Harden with a screen on Thompson. Back to Harden. There's the triple. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Thompson, and the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Williams with 1 on the clock. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They lead by a... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then it's Washington, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Shot clock at 6, and it's Washington missing. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Harden. The 3 is up, and it's Harden again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Leonard for 3, and that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
On the wing, Irving, defended by Harden. Washington, a screen on Leonard. Back to Washington. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Irving against Harden. On the wing, Irving. He's got 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles leading by 5. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Irving launches a 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Irving's got 9.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Leonard finds Powell. Back to Leonard. Powell, a screen on Davis. Leonard for 3. Kawhi returns the favor. A 3 of his own.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Davis from long range. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Left side, Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Irving. 3-pointer, Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Versatile, relentless. James Harden, so tough to slow down.
Davis with a screen on Harden. Irving for three. Harden with the defensive effort.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
For three, Powell gets the three ball to go. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. He has 6.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Jacks up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson outside. Inside. Outside for Davis. Looking to win the run. Again, the miss by Dallas. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Washington. And now the Mavs on the run. Tipped. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Dunn. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Here's Christie. Leonard defending. To the wing on the left. Here's Marshall. He buries it from 3.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
The Clippers lead by 10. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Irving with it. Dunn in his pocket. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Leonard for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. No good on the triple. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Dunn. The 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 11. Dinwiddie outside from deep 3-point land. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's rebounded by Dallas.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Coffey. And the Clippers miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He drops it from range.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Pass to Leonard. From the arc. Leonard hits one from the corner.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Clippers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Bogdanovich, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. There's the three.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot comes out. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Coffee. And the three-pointer goes. Coffee's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second-chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Leonard from deep. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dallas now, time running out. Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Irving up top, defended by Dunn. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
He's perfect from the line this time. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harden, the pass to Dunn. Harden with it. Irving picks him up. And that one's good. Harden for 3. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Fires away from way outside. Powell's shot is off. Off the mark. So no problem for the Clippers as they get... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie. tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position, filling out the middle. And here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama over Gafford. Barnes against Davis. Outside for Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Over Gafford. Gafford grabs the miss. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Now here's Thompson. Outside for Irving. Outside Davis. Washington, a screen on Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Thompson, a screen on Fox. And Irving gets it to go.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Irving. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Dallas with possession. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Davis from long range. They grab their own miss. Irving looking around. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 9.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Wembanyama. Over Irving. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hall, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Dinwiddie. Stolen by Vassell. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
The G League is on the rise these days. About half of NBA players have some G League experience, and it's especially valuable for rookies. Spurs coach Greg Popovich said it's a lot better to go down there and get 30 minutes than to sit on the bench and be the 12th guy. Brian, it makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. Here's Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Wembanyama. And Davis with the block.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And stolen by Paul. Thompson with a steal. To the middle. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Davis from long range. Again, the miss by Dallas. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Trailing by 8. Barnes the screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Davis. Christie's checked in for Washington. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Wembanyama. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 6.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Irving against Paul. From the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Lively against Wembanyama. 2 on the clock. And no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 3. Dinwiddie against Fox. Here's Lively. No made baskets yet. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Paul. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Launches it. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs trail by 5. There's a screen. Outside Paul. Shot on the wing. And it's Fox missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Christie, covered by Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox right side. Outside Johnson. Irving against Paul. Pass to Fox. And here's Sohan. Fires from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, poked away. Right side Paul. Outside Johnson. Buries it from 3. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
The 3, Dinwiddie. Sohan with a rebound. The Spurs have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And it's Fox missing. The Mavericks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Christie. The 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Ball drives in. Fox right side. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving with it. Fox picks him up, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie, and it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie, and Castle's subbed in for Chris Paul. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 8-point game. 1:20 left to play in the first half. And he hits the jump shot. Wembanyama's got 8.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Pass to Washington. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And it's Fox missing. Dallas leading by 6. The 3 from Thompson. Vassell with the rebound. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's Kessel. Jacks up a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Washington against Vassell. Launches a 3. And Washington with the basket on the assist from Irving. Washington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Left side, Davis. Irving against Fox. There's the 3. Irving, no good. Wembanyama with it. Here's Vassell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Now here's Wembanyama. 11 points in the game. Oh, deflected. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Irving against Fox. And here's Thompson for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the 3. Gafford with the block. Now Irving. 12 points for him. And the dunk by Gafford.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Thompson, a screen on Fox. Irving, the pass to Thompson. From the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Davis misses. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, the Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving finds Thompson. 1:52 left in the third. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a silky smooth stroke from deep. Thompson's excellent accuracy.
And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Barnes with a screen on Gafford. Pass to Castle. Now Vassell. And here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Gafford. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the second half. Outside Irving. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as many as 11. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Now here's Irving. He's got 15. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Fox. From behind the arc. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Thompson's shot is off. Gafford against Wembanyama. Another shot, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter ahead by 11. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie at the small forward.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
Lively with a screen on Johnson. And here's Edwards outside. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Fades and shoots. Back to Fox. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Castle's checked in for San Antonio.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Marshall can't hit. Spurs trail by 8. To the left side wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Thompson's shot is off. And here are the Spurs now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. So for Dallas, Gafford Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. And it's P.J. Washington in for Christie. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Irving against Fox. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Washington, a screen on Fox. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Dallas. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Ooh, look at Fox using his speed.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Pass to Washington. Puts up a 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Now here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Back to Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Takes the 3. Oh, what a response by Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter here. Outside for Davis. That 3's off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. Corner 3. Pure from Thompson.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Washington outside. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Wembanyama. There's the drive.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Irving against Fox. Irving, pass to Davis. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 4th. Washington drives in. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Castle. Fox outside. Outside for Wembanyama to tie it up. And he sinks it. Oh, an enormous 3-pointer.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
Gafford against Fox. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. And buries it from deep.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Powell. Harden outside. Launches a three. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Leonard. Outside for Wembanyama. That one, no good. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Harden the pass to Zubac. Zubac, a screen on Fox. Such a wide open look.
Well, pick your poison with James Harden. Either way, he's going to find a way to make you pay.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Wembanyama against Dunn. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 5.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one drops for him. He has 7.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Dunn.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, number 55.
The 3 from Harden. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Wembanyama. Shoots the 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
It's Harden with the drive. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Well, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
With a finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Norman Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. Man, he was with the Buffalo Braves. 3 straight scoring titles. Was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Here's Wembanyama, and the shot goes in. Wembanyama has got 15.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Zubac kicks to Jones. Back to Zubac. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And another three for the Clippers.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Simmons. Another shot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go. Ball fires from way outside. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich is out there with Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. A 3 from Bogdanovich.
Fox causes some problems defensively here. They're using his instincts on that play.
Ball finds Wembanyama. Johnson sends the screen for Wembanyama. With the drive, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Time's check in, and the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
Chris Dunn.
And you know these types of plays.
2 minutes on a while to review the last play.
Perspective on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Wembanyama, a big man with big range. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tries again. And that one is good from Zubac.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Wembanyama driving. He gets it in there. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Kicks it out to Jones. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Clock at 6. And stolen by Wembanyama. The wide open look here for Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Here's Jones. Here's Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Simmons comes in for Bogdanovich. Spurs trail by 3. And Zubats has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Buries it from three-point range.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
A different look for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Ivica Zubats. And James Harden subbed in for Ben Simmons.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Wembanyama using those long strides in transition.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Well, an excellent passer, Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Wembanyama left side. Pass to Barnes. The kick out to Fox. Here's Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The drive by Wembanyama. Doesn't go that time. Los Angeles leading by 3. Harden looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Harden. Takes a step back. Drives to the hoop. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Jones. And Norman Powell subbed in for Amir Coffey. Chris Paul is checked in for the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 30 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Shooting for San Antonio. Wembanyama. 2 shots.
In closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Second shot opportunity. Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fast half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Over in the corner, Barnes. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mills is checked in.
Now, into the lineup.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Patty Mills.
Got it from 16 feet. Mills has got his first basket.
I like the decision there from Patty, but then he generally makes great choices. That's why he's in the rotation.
Outside for Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Barnes. On the corner. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
Screen by Leonard. And here's Mills from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Norman Powell with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Wembanyama looking it over. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Mills with the ball for Los Angeles. Leonard with the screen on Fox. The three from Mills. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. For the lead, it's rebounded by Leonard.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Fox with it. Zubac defending. Barnes passes to Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Barnes.
2 minutes.
Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his fourth assist in this one.
Barnes keeps competing out there. When you sink a three on him, he's going to come back and try to make you pay.
Dunn misses. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. They double-team Wembanyama. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
All kinds of ways Barnes can hurt you with the basketball. He's sneaky fast with that release.
Powell kicks to Leonard. Drains it. Kawhi, kaboom!
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Stolen by Zubac. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attack.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jones checked in for Powell. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Harden in for Patty Mills. And there is a whistle. And go on Derek Jones.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Third
Amir
team.
Coffey's checked in for Leonard.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
And Wembanyama with it. Jones covering. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Hell ball. Jump ball call.
Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama outside. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Champagnie. It's stolen by Jones. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Coffey. That shot off. Good D by Johnson. Wembanyama left side. Over Harden. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Jones. Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. San Antonio making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. 5 on the clock. Leonard down the lane.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Down against Paul. Fox passes to Bassey. And here is Paul. Here's Fox. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to, making every possession count.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Number 1, Victor.
Clippers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Leonard with a screen on Fox. Outside Leonard. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Wembanyama passes to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Over Jones. Wembanyama, no good. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Leonard with a screen on Fox. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Here's Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the middle, it's stolen by Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for Bogdanovich. Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. Chris Paul picks up that one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Harden in for Chris Dunn. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. A shot by Harden, wide open, connects from 3-point range.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes. Shooting 1. The play will be reviewed.
Detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Zubac. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Harden kicks to Leonard. To the inside. Zubac. Second chance shot. Pass to Simmons. Harden outside. Off target from outside. And so Wembanyama will bring it out for the Spurs. They lead by 1. Now Barnes. That cross, nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Leonard attacking. Outside for Simmons. Back to Zubac. Will it go? Right side Simmons. Here's Jones. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
So for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac, and it's Bogdanovich in for Jones. Harden dishes to Simmons. Harden outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Clippers miss again. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
James Harden, first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Wembanyama, 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
Here's Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
For San Antonio.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
James Harden.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Wembanyama against Leonard. Takes the 13-footer. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And now Dallas' starting group. We've got P.J. Washington, Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Davis in at the 4-man spot. Stolen by Gafford. It's stolen by Dunn. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Harden. Back to Powell. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Powell's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thompson outside. And stolen by Leonard. For 3, Powell drops in the 3.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Irving, pass to Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside for Irving. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 6 points.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
And Harden gets the double team. Throws it up high. And stolen by Irving. Tipped away. And it's the Clippers on the break. Powell passes to Zubac. Powell outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Out to Thompson. Done with a steal. Harden against Davis. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Davis. Out to Leonard. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Zubac, screen. Three-pointer, Harden. Out to Leonard. Outside Harden. It's Powell on the wing. He nails it, and we're tied. He has 6.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Washington outside. From deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Harden. For 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. Outside Harden. And stolen by Irving. Davis from long range. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
3 points.
Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
James Harden assists.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. With 2 seconds left. Here's Thompson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a good game so far as we... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Lively. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. From deep, here's Simmons. Lively grabs a miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Christie. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Clippers trail. From deep, here's Simmons. Lively grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Nice shot by Christie.
Boy, outstanding decision-making by Dinwiddie. We associate him as a scorer, but what a pretty look.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Dunn, he's checked in for Simmons. Screen by Lively. Marshall passes to Lively. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jones. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Outside Bogdanovic. Over Irving. They get the rebound. Back to Dunn. The 3 is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Jones, the pass to Coffey. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Connects from downtown.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Christie. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
3 points.
Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovic, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
Here's Marshall. Pass to Lively. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Coffey. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected, or it's a problem.
Up top, Dinwiddie. Defended by Bogdanovic. Lively with a screen on Jones. The 3 is up. Lively's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Coffey. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Sinks the tray.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Christie. will not go. Misses off the front iron. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 27% in the second quarter. And the basket by Coffey.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Rebounded by Dunn.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. Dallas has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. And stolen by Jones. Going all the way to the rack. Outside Harden. Up in time. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. On the court right now for Dallas, Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Washington, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. Harden against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Thompson. When you look back at the history of the league, Boris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
For the lead, Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Irving with it. Harden picks him up. It's stolen by Dunn. In transition, here come the Clippers. Shot by Leonard, no good. And Davis has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 1. Washington outside. Going inside. Outside for Irving. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dunn's shot is good.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
An open look for Irving. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Irving's got 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Zubac, screen. Harden from outside. That shot missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Irving to pass to Thompson. Irving looking around. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. He's got 6.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Zubac with a screen on Davis. Pass to Powell. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Outside Harden. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Irving. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Now that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
Pass to Leonard. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Now here's Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Irving. Harden from outside. Gets the three to fall.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And here's Thompson for three. Pass to Davis. Washington outside. Davis with a screen on Powell. Washington passes to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Washington missing. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Jacks up a three. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. With the drive, out to Thompson. There's the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 11. Powell passes to Leonard. Pass to Dunn. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Los Angeles. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Jones in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Money from the wing. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Jones. Lets it go from deep. And Los Angeles, another three.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Mavericks trail by 7. There's a screen. Pass to Christie. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock. All by himself. Pushing it up now. Out to Leonard. Dunn left side. Now here's Jones, covered by Lively. Bogdanovic from long range. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Christie. The 3 ball. The Clippers grab the miss. Jones against Lively. Jones with a screen on Dinwiddie. Leonard for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And the three-pointer goes.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Marshall inside. Bogdanovic on him. Dinwiddie passes to Christie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Coffee, and it's James Harden in for Bogdanovic. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie, and it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Powell, it's good.
Boy, if Norman Powell does this kind of work on a consistent basis, look out, folks. He is cooking right now.
Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Three-pointer, Harden. They get it back. Pass to Leonard. The three is up. 5 to shoot. Harden, deep three-point land. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
No, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good. Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Irving. Harden, pass to Zubac. Dunn left side. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Thompson passes to Washington. Back to Thompson. Takes a three. Powell pulls it in.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Gafford.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it fly. Gafford grabs the miss. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Leonard for three. He drops it from range. So the Clippers win it. A clean win. Allie, thank you as always.